Okay, so, yeah, this is gonna be one of those finish the gamies. I don't care, shut up. The only one, house I haven't touched yet is Hufflepuff. My Slytherin was basically how I work.
Your Slytherin was your playthrough of like 100%ing everything.
Just about.
Your over exploration.
Anyway, my Gryffindor is going to be literally a Gryffindor. Literally all goody two shoes.
Not all Gryffindor are goody two shoes.
The rat doesn't count.
Yeah, you counted it.
Anyway. My Ravenclaw that's standing in front, she is going to be the bitch.
What's Hufflepuff gonna be?
My Hufflepuff's gonna be the dumbass.
So, okay. So, you did the Slytherin, that was the completionist. I'm sure the Gryffindor is going to be the same. How about the Hufflepuff be the speedrunner?
That'd be a pain in the ass trying to speedrun Hufflepuff. Try and use the Hufflepuff as a speedrun.
Well, look at it this way. You're basically doing Hufflepuff and grabbing only the essential spells that you know you can get, and then just go from there.
Yeah, it is. Now, it is funny that you have to fully complete this, like 100 platinumized this bitch. You have to play all fucking houses. You have to make every single fucking house, and you have to get past, I think, at least a room of requirements.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. I know this probably wasn't said in the beginning, just realized this now, but here's a disclaimer. Playing this game does not make us transphobic. We are playing this game for entertainment purposes and for the fact that it's fun and goes into the lore of Harry Potter. We are supporters of the trans and gay community. We actually have a friend who is an adopted sibling that is trans. We do understand the plight that J.K. Rowling can be a bit of a bitch, although she has her own opinions, but yet she is still being stupid. But this does not reflect whether or not we support her. This only reflects how much we have fun with the game. Thank you for your time, and that is the disclaimer.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that out. Because there are people to this day that still bitch about it.
Trust me, I know.
Well, best to have the disclaimer now.
Okay.
And don't worry, I'll on the computer upstairs someday. I'll probably make an edit video of a voice recording stating each video as a disclaimer of what we feel on this. So that way it's just there, and I don't have to keep going to the mic for that one.
It's just a pain in the ass.
I know it is.
Look, she had no part in the game. The only thing she gets is profit for doing game.
You're back.
Finally. Just a licensing.
Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on
royalties.
and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Our siblings' perspective.
Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor.
People who
so
buy
much happened
this
while
and
you were
others,
away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
he did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
It's not really that we're on her side. It's the thing. Okay, y'all are.
Who on earth
complaining
is
over one
Richard
thing?
Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
But
anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did, and because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not. It's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and
she is open about it. It's just hard. Because of the housing she grew up in. That's the thing people don't get. She grew up in a strong religious thing that she was taught this A, B, and C are
what it is. Not A, B, grass, bunny, purple sky.
Or not what it's supposed to be.
It's not like she's against
the room is called
No, she isn't.
And a portrait of personal
like she's all for this shit.
Her moral values just are planted there.
And also the other thing people have to understand, the UK is different from the US.
And Jackdaw stole them from him.
Shit kind of gets handled.
Everything runs differently.
Yeah, everything runs differently. Like,
to think it was beneath us all this time.
Well, as we all know, no one could give a shit.
like someone we know personally that is gay doesn't like drag queens. When that became a big issue with me because I absolutely adore them. They are like the most awesomest people ever.
This looks promising.
That was like the whole argument that my husband literally was like, yeah, I'm staying the fuck out of.
Oh yeah, no. I was absolutely upset the fuck out of Not my circus, not my monkey.
Well, it was your monkey, just...
No, see, my monkey is the one I have to prevent going to jail. The circus in which all that played out is
Hogsmeade.
I'm going to be a part of.
And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
No.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we
I thought it
share.
was the perfect name.
You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Let's not say we did.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
10 classes later.
Pretty much.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Hey everybody! I'm gonna find a secret! Cause y'all bitches!
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I wonder if they ever fixed the glitch.
I don't think so.
The field guide pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing you're missing to fully 100% your Slytherin.
No. It completed. That got fixed. The trophy thing got fixed. It's just done here. No. I'm just gonna do like I normally do real quick and get my castle covered. I can jump from here to there to there to there. Look, 3-headed puppy. The cat's in the sink.
I'm gonna beat your cat. Yeah, better run.
See, this kitty's a good kitty. My kitty's not a good kitty.
Not a good cat.
I just said that.
Asshole.
I just said that. I literally just said that my cat's a dick. Hi, my Fluffy. Did you run to Mommy because Daddy was being mean to you? Hold the fuck up. I hate that it does that. That when you set a waypoint, if the thing, like if the main thing is still connected, it will take you off of where you have your waypoint set. I have a kitty trying to do shit. And it's not really working because he's a dick kid.
Oh yeah, I found a thing. I know I sent it to you. The four house crests, about what each represents and how they and what they share between each other house.
Yeah. I believe I sent that. Mostly I forget. Cat, I don't want your ass literally sitting on my arm. And there's so many cheats in here. That they have kind of gone in and fixed. Which kind of sucks.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Right. The statues are a whole thing. The most pain in the ass thing is getting all the field guides. And I am being dead serious, getting every single fucking field guide. It's a pain in it.
You perfectionist.
Those are a pain. Doing the doors are a pain in the dick. Doing the butterflies are a pain in the dick. There's so much shit in here that's
What
just,
are you up to now?
none of your business. That's just a pain in the ass.
I remember when you first played this, one of the little flu powder quick travels that you couldn't get was in the hospital wing, and that wasn't accessible yet. You were doing everything you really could to try and fucking get it.
I wanted the bitch, but I couldn't
Keep
get
an eye
into
on
it.
high places around the school for
It was the
Zenobia's
last one that I
gobstones.
couldn't touch.
Until you got there.
Until I had to continue the story. That bothered me oh so fucking bad. Yeah, the hospital wing in here you have to get by story, and it's a pain in the ass. Like, if you are that person with an OCD, like, type-ish, it's that type of problem. You want to make sure. Open the fucking door!
Man, for a Ravenclaw, you're not very smart.
No, the fucking lag sucks. Press the button.
Go to the button.
Cat, I swear to God, if you start drooling on me, I'm going to yeet your ass so fucking hard. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, Mr. Stunod, yeah, my husband's being odd. If that's the word we can go with correctional wise. Like in a nice term of using said word. What do I mean? How? How? Not a good enough reason. Excuse you? No, I'm sorry. I don't. I said it doesn't have to be a good enough reason. Still don't think I heard you correctly.
Fucking eating Dr. Pepper at you.
You gonna what?
I will have you pay a visit to a hefty Dr. Pepper if you don't shut the fuck up. Why is that the bitch? What did I do to you?
You're asking me why I'm a bitch. Why I'm playing my character that's a bitch.
Your character as a bitch doesn't mean that it does. You can be a nice human being. No, kids are just not that way. After all the kindness I do for you.
Okay, Weasley, what the
Were you
fuck you
calling me,
want?
Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Frupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Balls.
Where do you find the time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years.
Now, I know from
So,
playing the first one
I
that both of
suspect
these
the key
fucking
ingredient
failed.
in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the
like the
statue
middle
of a
one would've
one-eyed
been a
witch in
better
the third
response
floor
for the
corridor.
bitchiness.
Just
Yeah,
tap
but
it
he
with
wouldn't
your
have told
wand
me
and
the way
say,
of getting in and out.
Descendium.
Can't someone buy them for you?
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if
I
you
went
can
through
be of help.
everything.
Perhaps I can
With
convince
my
the niece to
slither.
help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
It looks broken. Maybe because it is. You bitch.
Reparo.
Yeah, he has yet to touch the game.
That seems to have done the
Yeah,
trick.
yeah.
I touched it, just haven't got past the tutorial. Of getting into my house. And stuff. And things. And my knee.
That popped ever so loudly.
I'm old. Frenchie lady.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
You are something. Right.
It's the spooners.
Adios. Incendio. Revelio. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Incendio! Revelio.
touch this game in a minute. Oh, come on. I was able to climb last time.
I'm going to have to get past this. Repair. Leviosa.
I did.
Incendio. Repair. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform. One more to go and I'll make it across. Repair. Leviosa. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Leviosa. That did the trick.
I'm happy I don't gotta do this once and I don't gotta go through all this again. I said I'm happy I only have to do this once and I don't have to do this all over the fuck again.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Maybe you're in Honeydukes.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Getting all the chests, that was a pain in the dick.
Revelio. I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
just gonna take the easy path. Come out here to do it though. That switch over. Fast travel.
How nice to see you, my young friend. He has a brand new game. Just
I love that they
beware
threw him
the
in
open
here.
flame.
That they threw Peeves in. It sucks they took him out of the book, out of the movies. Peeves.
Yeah.
It sucks that he is all throughout the game. You just have to
Hello
find
again.
him.
Were you able?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them. Incredible.
Yeah, you gotta keep an ear out.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Like I said, I'm still gonna fucking fail, but...
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Incendio! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Ah, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
Easiest way on these is literally just doing this.
Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Fringo. Heal. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic, with the rise of a new hero.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Mayhap you've scat.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
My family loves going to the
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
And it's not on your nose.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
Yes. Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fang.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me.
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Now, here's the fun part with these fucking things. Timing!
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I need to get some dragon.
Trusted them.
Imagine solving a riddle that I...
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
Yeah, grand like a fucking scarf. That's literally all it is. It's a fucking scarf. And the shit you find is a lot stronger than it. It's literally like one of those achievements, yo, I did it.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Type thing, so. But yeah, that's basically how it sits. That's what we're doing, and more to come.